Hey there guys, Abners Reviews here, and today we are going to try and replace the rechargeable battery of our Rakk Dasig wireless gaming mouse. So we got all we need here. So this one is our replacement battery. I got this online, and this is 400 milliamp per hour with 3.7 volts. And of course, we need some screwdriver. And this is our charging cord for our Rakk Dasig wireless gaming mouse. And by the way, if you haven't seen our review for this mouse here, check the link here or in our video description. So now that we have all we need here, let us start opening up our Rakk Dasig wireless gaming mouse. So we start by opening up these two parts of the mouse. The casing is in two parts. So what you do is open up this back part here, like so. Right? And for the front part here, this is where we click the mouse, right? So there's gonna be locks in here, two of them. So you just gotta push inward to release the lock there. Okay? Oh, by the way, here's our receiver. So that's where we hold it, right? Right in here. Let's remove that for now. So just push one side first, like that, and then go with the other. There. So you see it coming out from the back, and then pull backwards. There you go. So we got both pieces out. So that's the insides of our mouse. So now we go to the bottom. So what we need to do is remove the skates here, these two, because there's screw heads under there. So don't worry, you can put these back after we're done. So just gently remove it with your hands. So that there's a screw under there. And there goes our second screw head. Okay, now gotta remove both screws. So let's do that. There, so we got both screw heads out. Let's pull them to safety. This part is maybe the most cumbersome one because we have to pry open the entire bottom of the mouse from there. You see the separation there, right? So we need to take these apart, the bottom from the top part there. Okay, let's do it. Right, there we go. You got the half out there, so you just need to deal with the front. Some of the locks are right here, those two. So let's just push it from the inside. So there, you see the locks, 1 and 2, and we open it like so. So be careful not to spread them apart yet, the two pieces here, because we still have the battery connected there. You see the wire, right? So that's our battery. So we have to remove it before we can separate them completely. And there we go. So that is the connecting terminal in there. So this one, the white one. So our battery is inside this cage right here. So we have to get it out. So again, we have two screws or screw heads, 1 and 2. So remove those first. That's 1. And that's 2. So we should be able to lift the battery cage up like so. And there's our battery. So we can take it out now. So there's the cage. There's some glue left in there. And there's our battery. So 3.7 volts, 400 milliamp per hour. So the one on top here, make sure to reuse that on the replacement battery because this will help in reducing heat being emitted by your battery. Okay, just pry it up from the old one like so. And there we go. So we're gonna reuse this on our replacement battery. Okay, now we put the battery back on the cage. So you see that fits perfectly, right? So just route the cables or the terminals the same way it was routed before. Okay, so there's a cutout on the cage here, so make sure you route the wire through there. And we put it back on this piece of the mouse. Just make sure that you have the right orientation. Just we need to put the screws back here and here. It's a little bit bigger than the previous one, so the head of the battery is peeking out a little bit, but I guess it will be fine. So let's get the screw heads back in. So now we put everything else back together so we can already test if our replacement battery works. So with the battery terminal here, we'll put it back on the terminal on the board, white one. Again, it only goes one way. Make sure you have the right orientation putting it back. There's a line up here, so just match it to the one on the board. So there, you see that cut out in there, right? So there you go. Just make sure that your connection is nice and tight before you cover it up. So I put this back here. Locks on the front. Then we put the screws back on the bottom there. There we go. Now we put the skates back in. There we go. Just remember to just make sure it's flush. It should be glued back in the same way. There we go. Okay, so last two parts. This one on the front. Align it on the locks. Like so. Make sure the click is good. Alright. And then lock it. There we go. So last piece of the puzzle. Lock that in. And we're good to go. So now it's time to test if this one would charge. So let's plug it in. There we go. The battery is charging. As you can see, the red light is on. So I just plugged it in. The lights below is clearly good. And the mouse works. So that's how you replace the battery of a Rakk Dasig wireless gaming mouse. And just remember to get the same voltage of the battery. Maybe you can get away with a higher milliamp per hour for longer charging or longer battery life rather. We opted not to do that, but you can try from your end if it's gonna work the same. So there you go. Hopefully you find this video useful, and if you have questions or inquiries, just put them all down below. Okay? So please do not forget to like and comment on our video. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing to Abners Reviews. Click the notification bell, select all, so you'll get notified once we upload another one of our tech reviews right here, as well as our usual video uploads. Also follow us on our social media links right here.
You win. Perfect.
So that's been it. This is Abners Reviews, and we will catch you guys on the next one.